They're gonna want breakfast. It's time for breakfast! So here it is, Saturday morning. You're at the campground, or maybe you're at a boondockerswelcome.com location where you save 10% at checkout by using my exclusive coupon code. Mama's already told you that you're on the hook for breakfast, and there she sits sound asleep. Kids are bouncing off the inside of this dadgum camper like you poured Mountain Dew all over their Captain Crunch on Christmas morning while planning a trip to Disney World. Don't tell them it's really Dollywood. But you have been tasked with making breakfast, which is fine, because beforehand I made a super nice tater tot casserole that all I got to do is heat it up and we're eating. And I'm going to show you how. For this recipe, we're going to need some tater tots, some frozen onion / pepper blend. We'll need some fresh spinach, some breakfast sausage, around 8 eggs, a package of sliced mushrooms, and some cheese. First things first, I've got the pound of sausage. Need to make sure that's fried and cooked all the way through. So while this is cooking, I want to make a good point. There are 3 ways that we can go about doing this. You can either take all the ingredients, put them in your fridge in your camper, risk the avalanche when you open your camper, and prepare everything and go ahead and cook it up there on the Saturday morning of your camping trip. Or you can cook all the ingredients, put them in your pan, leave your tater tots separate, leave your eggs separate, and basically assemble it and bake it there at your campsite. Or, the way we're going to do it, we're going to put it all together, going to bake it all the way through, so that all we got to do Saturday morning is heat it up. Choice is yours. Option 3 really is the one you want to go with. Whoo, that's starting to smell good. Man, sausage cooking is a good smell. Okay, the sausage is almost cooked all the way through. And to this, we're going to add a 3 pepper and onion blend. Now, if you want to whip out your knife and cut up a bunch of veg, you have at it. If you are presented with the opportunity to more affordably do this, do this. We're going to add that to the mix. Get it worked in. All right, all that frozen vegetables is going to put off some water. You're not really going to want that in there, so I'm just kind of spooning it out, because when we add the mushrooms, it's going to get even more water, and then we add spinach, it's going to be even more water. So you're going to kind of want to make a well here in the middle, take some of that water out. Just let the rest of it steam away. Okay, so now we're going to add the mushrooms. I got a full packet here of sliced mushrooms, pre-sliced, because why work harder when you can work smarter, right? Mix them in. Now, once the mushrooms, the peppers, and the onions have started to soften a little bit and some of that water starting to disappear, be a good time to go ahead and add your baby spinach. Again, smarter, not harder. Put that in there. and get that to wilt down. If you'd like to do so, you can put a cover over this. That'll make that spinach cook down a heck of a lot quicker. So look, just after a minute or so, look what's happened. It's ready to start stirring in. Put that aside for now. Stir in that wilted spinach. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea, I want you to have a look at that. That is going to be hardly fit to eat. Let's get it all mixed in really well, and then we're going to steam off what little bit of water reappeared. Now, we're going to turn the heat off and let it cool down. Okay, so here we are, ready to assemble it. And it turns out I made way more than what I thought I was making. So we're going to divide this into 2 pans. We're going to make 2 of these. Let's start. This is cooled. Let's start by splitting this in half and putting it in the bottom of our pans. Now, I've got in this bowl 8 beaten eggs, plus a little bit of well, I use coconut cream. You can use milk or half and half or whatever. Just something to give the eggs a little more body. We're going to split this between the 2 of them. Now it's time for some cheese. Now, y'all can use whatever cheese you like. I'm using this coconut cheese substitute for health reasons. And it's sliced. It just happens to be what I have on hand. Put that in there. Now, I'm going to top the whole thing with tater tots. Because after all, who doesn't like tater tots? Put plenty of them in there and arrange it to where the whole top is covered. The whole top is covered. Now, we're going to put this in the oven at 350 and check back with it in about 45 minutes. What we're going to do is kind of peel it back a little bit and see if the eggs have firmed up. If not, we'll give it another 15 minutes or so. Check back with you when that's done. Here it comes, right out of the oven. Would you look at that? Kids are going to love this. Now let's have a little taste. So here it is, Tater Tot Casserole. Have a look at that. Goodness gracious. Let's have a little taste of it. That right there, hardly fit to eat. That right there ought to keep them kids from bouncing off the walls of your RV right there. Make that on your next camping trip. Not only is it easy, not only is it delicious, but your kids are going to love it, your whole family's going to love it. Alright, that's it for this episode of Eating Good in the Woods. Listen, y'all go out there, be nice to each other. God bless you and I love you. See you next time.